There we go.
Our first video. Woo, 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 woo. Gonna introduce yourself?
How do we introduce ourselves?
Okay, just say, what do you want to say?
I'd be like, well, I said people call me TJ, so should I stick with TJ or should I go with Ferris?
Just stick with whatever you want to stick with.
I'm asking you.
Well, on the show you went by TJ.
Yeah.
So, I guess, maybe you should try to keep up with that.
Okay.
So, it'll be easy, you know. So some people know your ass. Okay.
My people.
So just be like, say what's up, what's happening, what's popping, or hey.
I like what's happening.
What's happening?
Your turn.
My turn.
Say what's happening, and you say.
Just be like, hey you guys. Well, howdy.
Well, howdy. Okay.
I want something different.
Okay.
Drink my sugar-free. Look, I don't see a damn difference.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
And then you move it again.
Alright, it's fine. But I also don't want to miss out on our time to enjoy each other.
This is enjoying each other.
It is.
You ain't gotta do too much now.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
We got our photo shoot done. I think that was the priority.
Yeah. You were the priority. Seeing you.
Yes.
Getting here.
Yes.
That was the priority. Everything else is just extra at this point.
Yeah.
Except you.
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, sorry. Okay.
What is it?
Okay, are you ready?
Who knows?
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What it is.
What's up?
I am TJ.
I'm Chanel.
From our episode, Pop
Pop the Balloon or Find Love, episode
41.
41.
Let's get it. So we just wanted to answer a couple questions that a lot of people have. Some may care, some do, but this is for the people who do. So we'll start with, of course, y'all know how we met. It was on Pop the Balloon. Okay, that's kind of where we're at.
That one was very silly to ask, by the way.
Yeah.
Because y'all know where we met. Pop the Balloon, Find Love. Next.
How do we make long distance work, and is it exciting? So the question is, how do we make long distance work, and is it exciting? I'll say it's not about making it work. It just works, and you know your person when you know your person, no matter how far they are. Some people will be in the same vicinity and they don't work.
Sorry. Over a little bit too, because you see, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Stop farting.
Well, how do we make long distance work? You do gotta put in the work. You gotta communicate. It's not easy.
We literally talk on the phone all the time. We're on the phone, literally not saying anything sometimes. But that doesn't mean we're not into each other. It's just only so many things we can talk about. So it doesn't make us less I guess into each other. It's just one of those things where it's nothing to talk about, but I need to feel close to you.
Exactly. And we have our lives. We're both single parents basically. Right? We have help from our family. But yeah, we have a good time though. We laugh, we joke, we have some serious conversations. We do what we do, and it's not an easy task. So, is it exciting? Yeah, because you get to grow and learn, and it's like you get to see a different part of who you are.
Yeah.
So I think that's exciting in itself.
Yeah, it's exciting. Definitely recommend if you feel like you can do it, because it does have its challenges as far as just not being able to see the person all the time and people not being so accessible. But longevity, I do think that works out. to benefit the relationship, because you actually get that chance to like get to know the person for like who they are and have conversations that you may not have had like you guys been together and just doing stuff all the time, kind of would have lost that touch to like communicate, to get to know each other, basically. So the next question is, what's something that we admire most about each other? And for me, I say the thing that I admire about TJ the most is his calmness, his patience. I think that's very admirable, because I can kind of lack that in a lot of senses, and I think that that is a really strong quality. I also think that he's very loyal, he's very genuine and honest, and very blunt at times, which can be good and bad, as you guys know. But it's when you know a person, you know that it's coming from like a good place. Like if they say certain things, like you know where it's coming from. So I would say those would be my top 3 or 4. What did I say? 3?
Yeah, top 3 in what you admire.
Okay.
We're doing top 3?
I just did that, yeah.
Just do the little lasso in there.
I just, because it's like so many, you know, it's not just one thing. But I would say that, because my patience isn't really that well sometimes, so I think that like with him having like a strong sense of patience helps the relationship a lot.
It's not like she's not impatient either. It's just certain things.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's understandable. What I admire.
Yeah, like we went to the hotel and then like the water wasn't working, and so he was trying to like fix it for like 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, like it's time, you know, like we just need to get into another room. And he's like, no, just wait, just wait. He's like trying to fix it and stuff, and I just was like, I didn't feel the need to fix anything if I paid to stay here. So he, you know, it's just like that kind of like, we balance each other out, you know, like I said. So we waited a couple more minutes, and then he did end up fixing it. But yeah. And then it happened with the cruise thing too, when you waited online for her to answer, and I had just hung up, and then like, yeah. Anyways, it's been a lot of moments when, you know, he's been a little bit more patient than me. But it's not that I'm not, it's just I think his is a little bit more extended.
Yeah. Just extended in the right time.
Yes.
Well, since she did 3, I'll do 3. The first one is her grace. She has.
Sorry, I'll edit that out. I'm so sorry. I think I drew that wrong.
Did I say something wrong?
Okay.
Grace.
I know. No, I didn't mean to. Okay.
There are top 3 things that I admire about Chanel. And one of those is the grace that she gives. I mean, not only that, she receives grace to actually give it as well. So, but it's like she knows how she's giving it in an unconditional way that she don't even realize it. She gives grace just by being who she is every day, you know, and that's something I really admire about her. The other one is, you know, her spiciness.
You admire that?
I admire it because it doesn't come off in a bad way. It's more like she's just very confident, you know, and she knows what she likes and wants, and she wants to grow and she wants to excel. She wants to succeed, you know. So she just has that spice to just like do whatever that she wants to do. I admire that, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes, yeah, she can have a little attitude, but what women don't, you know? Yeah. So yeah. Attitude is okay.
Bombastic side eye.
Attitude.
Criminal side eye.
Third is the mom that she is. I admire that a lot. I mean, she is an outstanding mom. You know, there's no perfect moms out there, but you know, she's top tier mom. She has a 4-year-old. Her name or not, but
no.
Okay. She has her 4-year-old daughter, soon to be 5, and the way that girl loves already. It's very, I really like to see it, and it's only, Jesus is definitely working in that relationship, and I'm glad that I can be a part of that.
Okay. What are our goals as a couple, short term and long term? So our goals long term, obviously, is for us to live together, be together, and start, our lives and get married and start a family. I want to have more kids, and he agrees. So
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
yeah, just waiting, but
Yeah.
and get those. Yeah, that's the goal, long term.
Mm-hmm.
But that can kind of be short term too. I guess it just depends on how you want to look at it. But I guess a short term goal is for us to I would say take our trip, our first trip, but we're already doing that. So we're taking our first vacation since we started our relationship. That's kind of more of a short term goal, I would think. And him meeting my family, my dad, my daughter. So yeah, I'd say those two things. It doesn't have to be anything super long.
Yeah, pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
I mean, we are doing this long distance to the T. 47 days since the last time we saw each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, according from this recording. So, when you think about it, short-term goal is for us to just really just get to in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that be wherever we decide to be, but we're gonna let Jesus take the wheel on that one and trust God's timing. A lot of things is another question is actually, which is the next question is, are we moving too quick? We don't move in humans' time. We move in God's time. You know what you feel, and a lot of people have this belief of love being shameful in a sense, and when you don't really realize that's what you're doing. Don't be afraid to let it out and be vulnerable, because then that's the only way you're gonna grow. And if you run into some issues, but we don't count on issues. We don't believe in what ifs. This is something that we talk about a lot. It's if we're gonna talk about a what if, let it be a positive what if.
Yes. The next question is, did Ferris have a girlfriend, and what and what?
Roster
and rosters and comments?
No, I did not have a girlfriend. Of course, I talk. Okay, I talk to other women, but I was not in a committed relationship.
So this is the thing: when you get into a new relationship, you may have somebody that you were talking to before. You thought it was gonna go somewhere. You kept giving it a shot, whatever, and then finally, I'm gonna move on. But that doesn't mean you're actually in a relationship. It's one thing to be in a whole relationship with a person, and then to be married to a person, stepping out, cheating. If you're just talking or getting to know somebody, that's completely innocent, because you never know where life is gonna take you as far as moving on to another relationship. You don't know what that looks like. Nobody knows. So
yeah. So no roster, no girlfriend. Throw it all out there. That was not true. That is false.
False.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news. It says, does this feel like a fairy tale? Yeah.
See?
Oh. It says, are you happy? You don't have that one on there. Are you loving each other with purpose? You don't have that one. I can't see your handwriting.
I was writing fast. Okay, so.
Does this feel like a fairy tale?
Yeah, it does. But it's because it's how we make each other feel, Like I said, it's not like we're just oh my gosh, I love you so much all the time. We're not doing that. We're having serious conversations, So we live in our life. Ain't nothing really changed like that. We doing it every day. We are waking up extremely grateful for each other.
Yeah.
So
we make each other happy,
yeah.
you know, in its purest form. So, you know, it's very raw with us. So it's nothing, you know, it's no secrets or anything like that. Like, we're very open and honest with each other. And, you know, when you have that type of love, I would only expect you to be happy.
We started out on an honest foundation under God. So, and if you don't start off things like that, I don't know how else you're supposed to build a relationship.
Yeah. So I'm reading some of you guys' comments, so that's why I keep looking down at my phone. Is the cord in the way?
No, it's good.
Okay. What time was it when y'all first talked on the phone? Time?
It had to be in the afternoon.
Had to be that morning. I don't know.
I don't think it was in the morning.
I know it wasn't in the morning. I don't think I know what time.
We talked in the afternoon for the first time ever on the phone, for sure.
No, we talked when in Arizona.
That's what I'm saying, in the afternoon.
And it wasn't the afternoon, it was the evening, actually.
Okay, evening.
After filming.
Evening. We talked in the evening.
What time?
Huh?
What time?
Like past 10 o'clock?
What time were we supposed to go out?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? It's all just a blur.
I don't remember the time.
You
It
never?
was going with the flow.
Don't ever say that.
Okay, what's the next question?
Don't whisper in my ear like that. Babe. You are the next question.
Ooh, what?
That does not even make any sense.
How?
What do I mean by that?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It just sounded awesome.
Yeah. When y'all start YouTube, are y'all going to post every week? No, we're not. So, like, when it's long distance like this, we can only make content for you guys when we're together, which we're trying to do at least once a month right now until it's like permanent for us. So it won't be every week, but we definitely will keep you guys up to date. And then shout out to the ones that have already subscribed to our channel without any videos being on there. That's tea. That's definitely tea. We definitely appreciate that because you don't have to, especially following someone who has nothing on their page. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Why? What did I say? You answered one.
Are you loving each other on purpose?
We already did that one.
Did we?
Are you loving each other on purpose?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Proceed.
Yeah. I'm loving her on purpose.
I mean, it's like a legit question. Only because, like, we met on the show. They're probably like, oh, this is fake. We're going to have another video about the show, our experience, and all of that. So stay tuned. Don't know when we're going to actually make it, but we will. And immediately going all public with the relationship, respectfully.
Oh.
Did you guys get it? What was your motivation in immediately going all public with the relationship, respectfully?
I don't see why not, really. Everybody got their own prerogative. So
when you meet on a public show, it's okay to have a public relationship after that. If you choose not to, that's perfectly fine too. But we actually have like a lot of supporters and there's a lot of people actually rooting for us. So we felt like we'd almost be doing, in a sense, a disservice by just hiding out, not giving you guys any answers. Like, I'm not super camera shy. He's starting to warm up just a little bit. So I think that, you know, we kind of, you know, not address, but like show our personalities for you guys, you know, like it's one thing that we met on a show. It's another thing to go public, but we both have had conversations about it also before we even decided to create the YouTube. And, you know, we had conversations. We always communicate. We always want to make sure we're both comfortable. And right now we are comfortable, so that's what we're choosing to do. Now, if one of us decides that we don't want to do this anymore, then we just won't do it anymore because we respect each other. Okay?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Is that making sense? Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. So there we go.
Our first video. Woo, 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 woo.
This is our first actual official vacation together.
We in Miami, turn it up another night.
Why these shades smell so good? Did you spray on these shades?
My face. We just want to thank everyone for subscribing to our channel. It means a lot. This is our very first video. We will have another video posting soon. So stay tuned for that. And again, thank you guys all for your support and your love. And make sure you like,
comment, and subscribe.
No, so make sure you like,
comment,
and subscribe to our channel at
Match That First Sight.
We got a match. I don't know why I wanted to do that.
No, so we got it. That's what you did, and I went like this. I just wanted to
We got a match. Oh yeah, shout out to BM and Arlen. We love you. Love you too much. Yes, yes. We thank you so much because this wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't for you guys. So we definitely want to give you guys a big, big shout out. Thank you. I got my man.
Stay blessed.